Hi. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use your new Automatic Business Machine software to generate licenses for your private label debt acceleration services. At this point, you should have received your own selling website, just like similar to our MyMoneyIsMyMoney.com website, which is going to be linked to your particular Automatic Business Machine program in order to generate the licenses. So the process is pretty simple. We are going to go to Contacts, then the left of the options you can let him use the hands-on training. They are not essential for the Automatic Business Machine, but of course, it is very useful in case that you need to do some marketing templates, or marketing letters, and or marketing emails. So again, we are gonna go to Contacts. You're gonna find it either empty or with 2 sample records, but it could be in either of the 2 ways, but in order to be sure, you can click All button to see if something shows up. Otherwise, you can click Add a Contact. This is just when you have a client. Obviously, you can have a lead as well, and you can receive a lead from your website and it would be your lead. You can see it here in the status that it is lead. You cannot change the status 1, but you can change the status 2 to whatever you want. You can change the list of status 2, but the status 1 is fixed. So it only serves you to see the status of a particular contact, meaning lead or etc. So here, we are going to type for example the name John Doe, and of course, we are going to enter as much information as possible because it is good for you to communicate with your client, like the phone number, the email, faxes, address, etc. You wouldn't need the social status or the date of birth, but since you can use the CRM capabilities of the program for all the businesses at the same time as well, that is why we have these fields that could be appropriate for other businesses, but not for this one. So in this particular case, I'm just gonna save it. Now, you see that there is a very important button here, which is this one, the Automatic Business Machine. By the way, I'm gonna go on a tangent for just a second. I'm gonna go here to the contact list again and I have this one. Of course, I have the status and the type coinciding. This is just for visual to make it easy for you when you are going to select, etc. So I'm gonna add another one, and in this case, it's gonna be Susan Smith, and I'm gonna convert this person into an affiliate, so I did add her as affiliate, and I'm gonna save. Now, I'm gonna go to Contacts again just to show you that it is marked as an affiliate here. As you noticed, it does not say word affiliate here or here, because still, this person is a reseller of your services, but, it can be a lead at the same time, or it can be an active client, or it can be whatever. So the affiliate is indicated by having the screen icon. I'm gonna go to John again by clicking here anytime, like when I want to edit, I just need to click here the blue edit button. And now, I'm gonna assign John as an affiliate of Susan, and then I'm gonna save it. Now we have John as an affiliate of Susan, and we can prove that by seeing here that Susan is the affiliate of John, and also, I can click here in the affiliate icon of Susan and select automatically all the downline of Susan. It could be unlimited potentially. So I'm gonna click all again to show both, and then I'm going to click here again on the edit to select the contact, because it is the only way that we have to select the contact. From here, I'm going to click our main button, but we have other important buttons here like the finance button to charge people, even though we suggest that you charge in the website automatically to Pabbly.com, or Pabbly.com or other means, but this is kind of that it's possible to charge directly inside the program. Anyway, here we have this Automatic Business Machine. So we're gonna click there and we have this new screen or new pop-up, which is very simple to use. You're gonna start with 500 licenses, so you see here this license is left 500, and simply to activate a client, which is, in this case, it's John Doe, you're gonna click Post DOS Portal. So I'm gonna click on it, and now, there is a warning here that this will overwrite any data, so be careful. If it is a new client there is absolutely no problem. But if the client is already there for whatever reason, and you're gonna click again to repost, you're gonna overwrite all his data, you're gonna clean up the slates so to speak, so it is something that you might not want to do. Now, I'm gonna click post, and in this case, again it is a new client so there is no problem. licensed activated, and now we have this in green, and in order to see it we can click the view here, or the view icon, and we have this, and of course this would be with your data, and here you may have your logo, and also your information because you are the seller and it is your private label. Well, your client will click here to let in the system, etc. There are instructions, and all the types that are out of the scope of this video training, since this training is to train you on the Automatic Business Machine program, and not the actual Debt Acceleration Services program which is for your client, and also for you. Of course, why not? You can use one of the licenses and probably you should to have your own control on finances. Also, this copy URL button, we copy the URL the same as if you went with the icon and copy the URL. Now, these two buttons are very special. This one will suspend, so right now for example let me use this. Now you see that it is an active client and it will go to the list of course, and it says active client, and we have here active client as well. I'm gonna enter again, and I'm gonna click the button again, and if I suspend, or click this button stop/start, and I'm going to click here, and now you suspend it, which means it is red, so it is very easy to see if it is suspended. If I click to view the client portal it says here suspended. Now you can unsuspend it by clicking the same button. Now, I'm gonna suspend it again just to show you what it says here inactive client. When you go to the list it says inactive client though you suspended it. Now, if I click this button cancel, the only difference between these two is that this one will say cancel, so let's say that your client does not pay you, and in that case, you can suspend the client until he pays back, and then let's say that the client doesn't want to continue. It is a very rare situation, and in the time that you are using this pretty much you cannot stop it because it is too useful. Obviously, it can happen and it could happen, so in that case, you can click cancel the same thing even being red and being green. But if I click cancel it's gonna be cancelled here, and of course also at the list it's gonna be cancelled. And of course, it is possible to kind of uncancel, kind of a bringing it back to life, because really this one didn't damage. The only thing that damaged the actual program is reposting. Again reposting will damage but actually it is useful if the person for whatever reason made too many mistakes when entering the data. And he may say that he wants to start again because he made a mistake and now he doesn't know how to use it. In that case, you can click again and repost. But in any event, you can always post the affiliate portal if you have an affiliate. You can read the tooltip here which says post affiliate portal to Susan Smith. And so I'm gonna click on it and post, and in this case, I have here in the referrals John Doe that in this particular case is cancelled. And also you can view it or you can copy the URL as well. Here now, there is another thing that you need to learn. It is possible to have a marketing area whether it is for you or for someone else in the program, and we're gonna see it right now. I'm gonna update the marketing area. Here we have 4 tabs. One is the default marketing and the HTML here that I have, and then this is the result, so the show default tab. And this one is the client marketing tab, and in this case having exactly the same, but you can obviously change this to whatever you want as long as the sizes are more or less correct, because it's going to be reduced to 480 by 185, and then, this is what it shows. So I'm going to click update and it is updated, and I need to have this activated in order for me to watch it, so I'm going to activate it, and I'm going to click here to see it. Well, I need to activate it first. To be honest, again I need to activate it and then update, and now I have this. In this particular case, this is just a picture that you can click and go to Disney, so it is just to show its functionality. Again it is not important on where it goes cause it's just to show you the functionality that it can go to there. Now let's say that this one can't be used for you to put your logo and information. Maybe you are to offer other services or maybe you are reselling the program to a big company that purchases for you in bulk, or you may have hundreds of licenses. You may put their brand and their message here in this space. So you can use it for whatever you want. You can use it for a small video if you want to clarify some points depending on your business, or whatever things you want to highlight. It could be a small video. It could be whatever. If you know a bit about HTML it would be easy to put it here and then upload it. But, let's say that you don't want to put anything at all, In that case, you can clear the marketing area, and when we go to see it again, it's gonna be blank. This is not the purpose of the training, but for example, if I were going to add a debt here, then I'm gonna put here 5,000 as the debt budget, then I'm gonna put Sears here, then I'm gonna put 1234 as the last digit of the account, so you don't need to provide the full number, it would not be necessary, then I'm gonna put credit card here, then I'm gonna put here the limit of 3,500, then the amount owed of 500, then I will click replace. We can also put a note or etc., but the only point here is that when you have something and go to the dashboard, here it tells you that the payment is due in the next 3 days, and also it has the classification, the debt distribution, and then the percentage-wise and amount-wise, and it has in a graphics way of the different type of the debt that you have. You can handle debts and more. You can handle also certain types of useful reminders, like for example when a subscription is going to expire, or when a coupon is going to expire. Maybe you can save to your piggy bank some money for a vacation in the future, and you can distribute that automatically. So there are many uses that you can give to the debt acceleration program, but of course, the main one is to be more efficient in paying your debts. That is what the slogan "Pay on time, pay less, pay faster" mean, because that's what's gonna happen, that you're gonna pay on time, and in exchange for doing all these things you're gonna be rewarded most probably in your credit score. It's gonna be better. So that's pretty much that. You see that the license reduced 1 when you activated the license, and if I click to suspend or cancel, the license will go back to 500. Again, that's pretty much that. You can control your license at any time, and potentially you can have more blocks. We call this 500 as blocks, so you can have more blocks by buying more blocks, and if you are already successfully selling the service, you can have potentially unlimited licenses in play, have thousands of clients at the same time. Lastly, I'm going to talk about the Find button. So I'm going to restart activate this, and the Find button is used to do all these. For example, select the ones that are suspended, select the ones that are active, select the ones that are active or suspended, or omit them as well. So I'm going to click select active, and because I save it there, obviously it does not work. But that is normal because it's not what you are going to do, but what you are going to do is that when you enter here at some other time and do a find and select active, and you see it selects all the active, because I changed the status, it did not save until you go out and then go back again. That is the reason why it doesn't select the active before, but you would have done it properly the next time. So that's pretty much that. For the rest, just please click the hands-on training to learn that, or send us a support ticket. Thank you.